Hey Soul Tribe and beautiful souls, welcome back to Diana's Magical Mermaid Tarot. Today we're going to be getting a message divinely channeled for you today. I'm just saying, you know what, whatever comes out, and we'll see what the message is for you. And this is a collective reading at this time. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. So whatever sign, zodiac sign you are, if you feel called to this message, then this message is for you. May all energies that we encounter here and all messages be transmuted for the positive and for the highest good of the collective. Amen. I have my puppy Lila here with me today. She's a tiny itty bitty little Pomeranian, and she's my forever dog. And she will be joining us today. I was trying to keep her with me and by my side, but she seems to prefer the table, and I kind of was struggling with her and trying to get her to not be on the table, and she'd walk all over the table and knock all my stuff over, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to fight this. I'm just going to let her sit. This must be part of the divine plan. So she's going to be with us today. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you, my beautiful beloved souls. Let's take a look at what is happening here for you today. Okay, that seems to be all that's coming through. I only take them if they fly onto the table. We got 10 of Wands, and we got the Fool card. Okay. So you're feeling put upon, you know? Someone try to blame you for a bunch of stuff. I feel like you're feeling put upon. You're feeling like maybe you take on unfair blame, or you take on unfair burdens, or you just have a lot on your plate, period. Okay? There's a lot you want to do. There's a lot you want to accomplish. You got multiple projects, multiple irons in the fire. And I feel that maybe you want to be free of these burdens. Or perhaps you want to be free to go pursue something else. Maybe your responsibilities are overshadowing what you would like to do with your free time. Okay? Let's keep it moving and see what else is coming through for you. Oh, okay. So we are getting the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So my beautiful viewer, I think that it is time for you to take a stand. Okay? You may already be doing so. You need to take a stand on what it is. I feel like someone's putting too much of the blame on you, and you would like to be free of this blame. Or perhaps you would just like to be free of this person or situation that's draining you and taking too much from you. Okay? Perhaps you're dealing with someone who leaves you holding the bag and runs off and acts like it's none of their concern, and you're the one who has to take care of all the little details. Or, you know, this kind of reminds me of like friends that get together with you or something, and they want to come play, they want to come hang out, or want to do an event with you, but they don't help you with any of the setup. Okay, they don't help you with any of the setup, and then when they're done, they have fun. They come over, they have fun, and they leave, and they don't help you with any of the cleanup either. Okay, so you're left having to prep, set up, clean up, and they're not really taking responsibility for any of it. This could be a relationship as well. I'm getting activities though. A lot of it is activities or some type of venture. Could be something fun, but it ends up being a lot of work for you. Sorry you're dealing with this. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, this is causing you a lot of heartbreak. It's hurtful. And I'm sorry again that you're dealing with this. Okay, yeah, you're dealing with someone shady. A shady situation that has you doing a lot of work. Okay, it's too much maybe. Or maybe you've had to do a lot of work and you feel like the results make you unhappy. Okay, you feel like maybe it's come to nothing. You know, it could be that bad. And it's just a shady situation. Okay, let's keep it moving here. Get more information from your spirit guides. Could be a relationship, could be a project, could be a job, could be a group friend or some type of activity you're involving yourself in, that kind of thing. Okay. So I do feel like you are getting something out of it, though. I'm not sure what it is. It could be pay. Perhaps you're being paid well. It could be that you're being paid well. Or you might be getting popularity out of it, or friends. This reminds me of a situation where it's like you are part of this. Maybe you are a leader of a friend group in an area or something, but you have to set up all the registration. You have to set up the events and all that. And so you end up connecting with a lot of people that maybe have money or in power or something like this. And they, you're getting a lot of friends out of it, a lot of popularity out of it. You're getting to know a lot of people. You're getting a lot of fun times too. I'm getting play, activities in the sun. I'm also getting, like, you might be getting paid well for this. It's possible, but it's just a lot of work. And you might not be getting paid. Maybe you're not getting paid all that well because there's a toxic element to it, but you're getting a lot of popularity out of it. And I feel like you're also getting to be in connection with powerful people. So you're getting a lot of proximity to, like, fame and power and stuff like that. I don't feel like necessarily they're giving you everything you deserve out of this connection, but you're getting some things out of the proximity to these people who are making you feel put upon, or this person who's making you feel put upon. Perhaps they're really fun to play with, this person or this situation. Very, very, very fun. There's something you're getting out of being connected to these people or this person, okay, or the situation. You're getting to know people. You're getting to know people for sure. You can always walk away at any time, though. Okay, this is not, I don't feel like they're holding a gun to your head or anything, but there's just this idea like, you're just there for now. You don't have any choice, but in a sense that when you walk away, though, you're going to lose some of these benefits. So you're kind of keeping that in mind a little bit. So you're playing it strategic, playing it kind of smart right now. And in a lot of ways, it's a great match for your energy. This situation, it is, though it is very, oh my gosh, burdensome. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving here. I do feel like you get to have some time in the sun to go play and do your own thing, so that's good. I do feel like you're communicating your truth, though. I do feel like maybe you get to communicate your truth. You get to move very quickly in this situation. You get to you get to be honest. You get to be yourself, right? In the situation, you do. Okay, there is none of this having to be fake and having to be something you're not. That's not a part of it, so that's good, I guess. I guess it's kind of like the trade-off, but I think you probably would like to get the best of both worlds. You are earning a great reputation. Like I said, popularity is a part of this. You're earning a great reputation. You're getting accolades. People are getting to notice you. People are seeing you for who you are. They're like, wow, Viewer is amazing. Look what Viewer has done. Viewer is special. You've also scored certain victories, certain successes. You're recognized for something, for sure. And you've achieved something through these aims, through this situation. You have. And it has a lot to do with your reputation, being seen, being in cahoots, being linked with certain people. Lots of faces looking at you. Lots of faces looking at you. Being tied in with powerful people who may be letting you have this avenue, or way of reaching out, connecting with others, that kind of thing. Yeah. I keep getting lots of people. You're finding your soul tribe, your soul family. You're building a network for sure. You are definitely building a network that it's almost like they're family to you. So that's really good. You may have even found a good friend or a few good friends in this scenario, or someone who is genuinely loving of you, genuinely. So those are hard to find. People are out for themselves these days. A lot of people are out for themselves these days. To find a good one, that's good. This is giving you opportunity to find people who are genuinely loving. You found someone who's genuinely loving. I do feel like there's there might be a toxic element to this. Yeah. You're definitely you may get to travel. You may get to come and go as you please or something. That's a possibility. You definitely are seen. You're making appearances. I feel like this person has taken you to see others or meet others, and people love you. They think you're great. People in this realm maybe this friend group, let's go back to that example, that you're serving this group and making sure that things happen, but you're having to carry the bulk of the setup work or whatever it is. You are definitely loved for it. Okay, you're loved for it. You're receiving a lot of accolades, recognition. And you're getting to practice being very responsible too. You're getting to practice being the one who's like the salt of the earth. You're getting to practice being the one who can be relied upon. You're developing your hardworking skills. You're developing consistency, a routine, and so you're becoming more like this, which is absolutely phenomenal. And it's phenomenal and an absolute requirement for success in life in general. Let's get more information, okay? Something has permanently changed. I don't know. It's like I feel like this situation you're in, it's like you're considering releasing it. You're considering ending it or something like this. Or it's caused you to end certain aspects of your life or bring an end to certain aspects of your life. And you know, one door shuts, another one opens, that kind of thing. If this is a relationship, I feel like you're very compatible with this person in a lot of ways. They're very fun. They're very fun. It's an honest relationship or connection, and one that gives you a lot of people. When people see you with this person, they think, "Wow, I can't believe that viewer got this kind of person in their life. Wow, this person, you know, how did viewer pull that off?" Like maybe it's someone you're in a relationship with that's very attractive or very good looking or very popular or famous or something like this. Okay, that's coming through. If it's a relationship, it could be a job or, like I said, a group or something where you're doing something for others or like a family, maybe even. I do feel like you're starting to sort of you're becoming very self-absorbed because of it. Maybe you're getting a bit bored with the situation. It's possible. Or you're starting to feel like a sense of withdrawal. It's making you, I feel like this situation is making you lose interest in anything else. It's making you feel like people who you love, or someone that's, I'm getting a child or a friend of yours coming, "Hey, you want to do this, you want to do that," and you're like, "Please leave me alone, I'm really busy, I don't." So it's like you're neglecting your blessings or something. There's something or someone in your life you're like, "I don't really want to talk to you," because you're so absorbed in this thing. It's forced you to shut the doors on certain relationships or certain people that maybe you should be paying attention to. You're making this person feel like they're not important when they really are. They got something to offer you. Okay. Yeah, you're starting to become more of a loner. And I know that you're popular. You know, popularity and being alone, you'd be surprised how much those go hand in hand. Because you're busy being out there for the masses, but when you come home, maybe you're drained and you don't want to connect with, actual true live relationships, because you're so tired. You're giving yourself so much to whatever this is that a time or energy for more personal relationships. Or you don't have time for more innocent or, wholesome relationships or something like this. Okay, let me put this over there. Okay. Okay. Perhaps you're losing your privacy. Could be that you are maybe too public. You'd like to have some more privacy, but you don't get to have it. There's something you would like to start doing that you can't start doing. You're kind of stuck in a way. Maybe you don't get to do enough of certain activities that you would like to do. You're having to do away with your privacy. You're having to do away with, perhaps you stay indoors more. You don't go out as much because of whatever it is thing that you're doing. Okay, you're stuck inside, or I'm getting tarot readings. Like some of y'all, maybe you're stuck doing tarot readings all the time, and you like to go out more, or you're just, you're very insulated, isolated, loner type energy coming through. You can't start some of the new things you would like to start. Let's see what's in it for you with this situation you're struggling with. If you stick with it, what is going to come of it, you know? Yeah, I just feel like you don't really get to see many people, like, of a personal nature. You don't get to go out and connect, okay? It's all about the inside world, not much about the outside or other relationships. So that I feel like this relationship or this situation has kind of got you, you know, trapped, kind of caught up, even though you are getting a lot of things out of it. It does feel like you are losing out when it comes to more intimate, innocent, personal relationships, or you may be also losing out. You're just very alone. I do get some of the loneliness coming through. You're kind of on your own. There's things you get to see on the inside that others don't get to see. So it's like you're alone in bearing the truth of the situation. You're alone in bearing the truth of this situation. Okay, let me get more information for you on this one, okay? And I may not post this reading. We'll see. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, you're loved. You will be loved. Okay, if you persevere, okay, if you continue to carry this burden, you will be loved. Okay, period. That's what I'm getting. People will love what it is that you're doing for them. You'll be loved for what you're doing. People will be open to you, receptive to you. Let's get more information. You will, again, you will be loved. I do feel like there's something or someone that benefits from you continuing along this path of carrying and shouldering these burdens. I'm going to give some advice on how to deal with this a little bit better, okay? Let's see what you're going to get out of it if you continue to carry these burdens, if you continue to sort of bear with this loss, if you continue along this path. Let's see what happens. That one fell off the table. So I do feel like you're going to become an expert or a guide at something. You'll become an expert. Perhaps when it comes to a relationship or helping people with their relationships or helping people with love or in something you love doing. You will, again, I'm seeing a sense of isolation continuing though. Okay. You will have a financial opportunity in hand as well. Something of value in hand. Okay. Let's see if it progresses beyond that point. Okay. You will be nurturing a sort of a kingdom that's very abundant. You will become a Queen of Pentacles, which means that you will be nurturing something that's very valuable, okay? You'll be very resourceful and be creating something that gives you abundance and a sense of security, okay? I am getting generosity as well, so maybe you'll be given to generously, okay? You'll be generously rewarded. You can see a chest full of gold here, okay? Starting at the Ace of Pentacles with a chest full of pentacles, okay? And you will nurture it and take good care of it. It'll have a lot of value. I don't see you wasting it. I see you just letting it grow and accrue. And, you know, living off of it, but not like, you know, in a very resourcefully luxurious way, but not in a wasteful way, okay? Let me pull a few more, okay? Okay. Aww. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. You're going to become like a household name. You're going to become a tradition. You'll be solidly grounded in your ritual practices. Okay. I see that you will become like a staple, you know. You will become married, even for some of y'all, okay, to this person or this situation. Okay. I'm also getting that you will, you know, create a legacy, even almost like a religion. Or you become religious about something. Okay. something's going to become a more, you'll become a tradition, or something you do will become a tradition. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I see that you'll be treated very seriously, taken very seriously. You will be very focused, and I feel like you're going to have people take you very seriously. That's the main thing. People will study you. People will pay attention to you. I see the Hierophant, which is a teacher, and I see a student, which is the Page of Pentacles right next to it. I see teamwork. People are going to really come into your situation. Others will come in to, I think, support you in this burden a little bit. Okay, they're going to sort of work around you to help create something. I'm seeing a sense of teamwork. So you may be getting other people involved in keeping this thing going. Others will volunteer and step in and say, I'll provide this service, I'll do this part, and you can do that part. So I'm seeing that you will get help and assistance and a bit of a team going for what it is that you're currently working on, or that you're taking on. So I'm seeing a sense of teamwork and partnership. Something's going to become very abundant for you. Yeah, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. And something's going to become very abundant for you. And life is just going to be, if you felt like things were burdensome before, things are going to become lighter. If you felt like things were meager before, things are going to become generous. If you felt like alone, you're going to have more support. So it does feel like you're going through a phase right now. Okay, it's a phase you're going through where you're carrying a lot of burden, or shouldering a lot of the burden, or doing a lot. But eventually what's going to happen is, over time, especially if you stick with it and persevere, whatever this burden is, it does seem like things will start to look up for you. You will continue to go through a phase of isolation, but you will have a partnership. You'll be loved for it, and you'll have a partnership with someone who loves you for it, or someone who sort of supports you in it emotionally. And then I'm getting that you will be manifesting something of value into your hands that will become something truly of value, very, very abundantly valuable. And you're going to create sort of like, you're going to become a tradition, or create a tradition, or become a household name. And people will study what it is that you do. People will team up with you on what you do. And you're going to become, like, I don't know, very wealthy is what I'm getting. Very wealthy. Something you do is going to proliferate, If you had just a few of something, you're going to have tons of something later. It's kind of like you're going to be winning the lottery. Wow. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you today, is the message coming through to address something that the spirit guys want to talk with you about today. I hope it made sense. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. What card jumped out at you today? Okay, which one of these cards jumped out at you today? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to see which one it was and chat with you about it. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!